Oh, look. It's not a picture. It's a video. Say hit that like and subscribe for the Steel City Storm.
Hit that like and subscribe for the Steel City Storm.
You heard him. You should never ride around with strangers. So here's who you're riding with. I'm Steel City Storm, and welcome to the ride along. We're going to be doing 25th and Maryland all the way down to 5th of Maryland. And kudos, thank you, much appreciated to the subscriber who does not want to be named for donating a little bit of cash so I can go throw it in the gas tank and go out and do this drive. 25th of Maryland to 5th of Maryland. Let's go. Carver School, Virginia Street, 25th. Welcome to the video. I'm the Storm. Nice to have you along for a ride. Been a little bit since I did one of the ride-alongs, so we're going to check out Maryland Street, 25th, all the way down to 5th if we can get there. It's pretty devastating in some parts, but wanted to make sure that I covered a few here and there's. I had somebody donated a few bucks for gas to the channel and asked me if I would do Maryland Street, specifically 25th down to 5th, and the Hammers house. Gary Native, football star, movie star. So here we go. As you can see, it's turned into a dump. So that's what people do. Look at this. Look at this. There's just tires and garbage everywhere. How scary is that? To know that just the conscience of people just, they don't care. Some people just don't care. Look at that. We actually did this street in a video a couple summers back, and none of this was here. So they need to find out who's doing that. Something needs to be done about that. I'm gonna try to take my time and do this one. Hopefully you enjoy the ride. Go to church. So many people ask me about this. There you go. Come get it. There's it. There it is. On 25th in Maryland. Might as well. Doesn't seem like anybody else cares. I mean, you know, just throw garbage and stuff everywhere. However, not every single house is abandoned and looks like this, so sit back, relax. Got you a spot right there. Be careful, don't sit on my water. And let's take a ride down Maryland. That was 25th. We just came around the block. And here we go. It's so beat up to even the sign, you can barely even see the sign. Look at that. The sign is even tired. All right, let's get it. Here we go. Underground Church. We did a video on that. That was one of the nastiest of that church. Underground Church. It's so nasty. Yeah, Maryland Street is taking quite the beating, so I'm glad my subscriber asked me to do that. And I appreciate your donation to the channel. It really means a lot. It helped me out. Actually, I put that money in the gas tank to do this video for you. So look at this. Isn't that crazy? And they wonder how people get inside of them. They're all wide open. None of this is boarded up. They all need to be torn down. There's nothing you can do with those ones. I feel bad for the other people who have to live and look at this, you know. And you have to take in consideration a problem that we have understanding this is a lot of people have been here their whole lives. They can't afford to pick up and move, you know. They can't just say, hey, I want to pick up and move, and, you know, that's that. They can't. And they get left with looking at this. Can you imagine going down the street at night, or your kids walking back and forth to school, I mean, see, there's some people over here holding it down. You know, they got nice looking houses, but next to them, you know, you got, looks like that. I mean, there's some nice homes. You know, like I said, not every single one of them is abandoned or deserted, whatever you want to call it. But there's so many that are. Okay, this is what I thought about Maryland. Since my subscriber wanted me to do it, though, I'm going to make sure I get it. Okay, that is the end of the block for this. I have to go around and get back on Maryland Street. Because it comes up to a curve here. So I'm going to swing back around and get back on it. And when you rejoin me, we'll be back on Maryland. All right, welcome back. 21st of Maryland. Had to splice that there because I had to go around the block, but conditions are not looking too much better down here. Now I don't see any abandoned houses on this street. Oh. Yep, I take that back. We did a video on this. I'll link it if you want to see what these houses we walked in and out. Me and my brother, Midwest Flesh. Wow. This whole side, all those houses were torn down. This side, yeah. They're still here. This is what both sides of the street looked like at one time. We are on 20th Avenue in Maryland. In case you want to Google map it and look back some years of how it used to look. As you can see, most of these houses have been taken down. There was a bunch of houses here, a little corner store there, and all that has been gone because they were really bad. And once upon a time, not sure when, but they were torn down. All right, let's continue our drive here. I love those old awnings that they have up there. We're gonna come down by the Hammer's house, Fred the William Hammer Williamson. Okay. And he is known for being a football star and a hometown hero, if you want to say. 19th in Maryland. He starred in a lot of movies. Those from there, you know who the Hammer is. We got a little community garden there. Oh, I remember this one. Check this out. Look at that hot mess. Now that is a hot mess. That's something. It's amazing. You'll never see this anywhere else other than Gary, because Gary's got some old sections of the city and they're just all abandoned now, and nobody has torn down some of these. Got to buy the property. Here it is. 17th of Maryland. That right there with the W's on the awning is the Hammer's house. Growing up as a kid. That's it right there. That's where Mr. Williamson grew up at. Yeah. All right. Continuing on. The old corner store down there. We've done videos on all these places pretty much. you can see there's nothing on either side of the street. That's because at one point in time, it was all just houses like that right there. Check that out. Talk about a shell of a house. Oh, that's a good shot. Yep. When nature takes back over, life after people. What do you do with something like that? There's nothing you can do. Then you got other people who still live in the house. They're surrounded by both sides. Look, that big old apartment building, all that room in there. You know, I don't really speak on things like this, but I got something to say. They've been letting a lot of refugees come, and I think it would be an idea for everybody in their best interest. I mean, to let them come down here, let them figure out, you know, where they want to stay. If they choose one of these old houses or property, tear it down, let them start. Or if it's not too far gone, you know, give them the materials. Obviously they don't have the money for it. Give them the material and let them build, you know, let them work on it. You know, I'm sure a crew of 100, 200 people can knock these houses down real quick, fast, and in a hurry. I've been seeing where they're, you know, they don't like our food, so they throw all the food away, and you try to help out, and you know, these people just don't want it. So, you know, if you want free housing, take a place like that for sale. Buy and give to the refugees, let them fix it. Look at this. Check that out. Check that out. Across the street. Oh, I gotta get that shot. We have to stop and take a peek at that for a second, don't we? And you can see the rest of the houses don't look that bad on this side too. So don't think that they're all abandoned, you know. They're not. I feel sorry for some of these people who live here, have no choice but to live here or want to live here. But yet, you know, they can't do anything about these properties. They don't own them. Man, scary, scary stuff right there. You'd never think that that reminds me of the Steel Town Records house. That's exactly what it looked like. Exact design. All these houses look like they're lived in on this side. Then you got this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 3. That's it. To my subscriber who donated that gas money for the van, really, really appreciate that. That was so nice of you. And I'm glad I can get out here and do this video for you. And that's down to 11th Avenue. I'm pretty sure it does not go all the way down, but let's go over here. This is where the Gary Community School building used to be. I didn't think Maryland went all the way down to 5th. I may be wrong on that, but I've just done so many streets and avenues, and Gary's tricky. Sometimes they'll stop at one section and start the other one. Now see that hole in sight right there? That's where the Gary Community School Center used to be. They tore it down and they made a new site with the new building there. Looks nice. Just across the street, there used to be some old garages and stuff over there. Looks like they've torn all those down. I'm pretty sure we might be able to get back on Maryland over here. Yeah, we're able to get back on Maryland. Just gotta get off and get back on it because it comes to a lot of dead ends, either railroad tracks or cul-de-sacs, something like that. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to skip a block on it. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're back on Maryland. This is going to be, I couldn't tell. Try not to move this camera too fast. Try to keep it as calm as possible. And there's some nice houses back in the day. And then you got something like that sitting there. Crazy stuff, man. All right, we're on 7th, so that was 8th. That was 8th in Maryland. And we're on 7th in Maryland. How nice some of those houses had to be back when they were built. Imagine walking that alleyway at night. Transitional house for women. I guess that's like a woman's shelter right there. And here we go, the last block. As promised to my subscriber who did not want to be named, I did a video on that building here too. Google that name right there. That place is, the whole floor is falling out of it. I'm gonna wind it up, and I want to say thank you for joining me on the ride. Big shout out one more time to the subscriber who donated a little bit of money for the gas. That was so nice. I made sure that I got out here and did this video for you. I hope you've enjoyed the ride along on the storm. I'm gonna put a link to virtual van rides at the end of this one. Click on it, you can see all kinds of ride arounds that we've done. That I've done, and I love my city of Gary, Indiana. Hope you've enjoyed the videos. And for $9.99 a month, there's also a link on the channel. You can see behind the scenes videos, unreleased videos, videos I made especially for the members only, and some really cool stuff that I put together. Funny stuff, alarming stuff, crazy stuff. Thank you for being here. God bless you all. Sylvia Gary. She may be beat down, but she's never out of the game. Speaking of, that's Drunk Stadium. See you next ride along. Hope you've enjoyed it. Leave your comments, share your memories. See you next round. What's going on, my man?
Man, I'm blessed by the best. I love your show, bro.
I appreciate that, my man.
I'm not playing.
Much
I
love,
follow
man.
you,
Much
man.
love.
I've been following, man. When you did the over there by the railroad, the encampment, it was like a little bitty trailer or something. When nobody ever knew what the trailer was there for. All the way in the back by the railroad. But you walked back there and found out what it was. I was like, hell, I need to know that, man.
Hey, hold me first, hold me down.
Hey,
I gotta
listen,
make sure you give me.
it was one time up here, I stayed on 17th and I seen you go into the old painter shop.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh, yeah,
old
yeah,
painter
yeah.
shop, you was walking in. I was like, hey, I wonder what they doing.
We'll try to do it.
But I seen you shooting this and I was like,
Hometown,
wow,
man.
man.
Hometown.
And I'm like,
Franklin,
man, this guy everywhere. But I love you cause, bro, you the real. You are the real, bro. Fuck, hey, man,
Right.
fuck YouTube, man. This man is real. He in the hood. He in the hoods with the thugs,
right.
for real.
I've been here with
So
them
when
all
he
night.
say he
We're
was
brothers.
incarcerated and he out now and he really doing this thing, trust me, he is.
That's right.
And it's man, he got a positive message.
That's right.
This man got a positive
I love my
message.
city.
for
I
this-
love my people,
I
man,
swear
you
to
know?
God, he
Right.
lived for this city, man.
Got
There
you a
it
little
is.
something.
Oh.
What you take?
That's what it's all
Bro.
about.
It'll never come off.
There you
I
go.
swear to
What are you
God.
awesome about, baby? I got you on here.
I swear to God, this will never come off, man. 'Cause I follow y'all
bless
show.
you.
And she was riding, she was like, man, what is them guys taking that picture of? I'm like,
Everything.
nope, I
investigating.
know them. Turn around.
Try to get it all.
Awesome, my man.
Cause I remember your face and man, I love your show, bro.
Hey,
I
I
am
appreciate
subscribed, man. I am subscribed to this man's show and he ain't even know
There it is.
But I love him.
This is why I do this. This is why I do
swear
this.
to God, man.
There it is.
Man, he do it for people like us,
That's
for
right.
real.
That's what we do.
Man, hey, stay blessed, bro.
Stay blessed,
Stay
my
blessed,
man.
bro.
All right.
Hey, man, I
Keep
appreciate
on watching,
you,
all
man.
right?
I ain't gonna never stop watching, bro, because
My
you
man.
doing God's work, bro.
There
God
it
bless
is.
you.
On the real.
God bless you.
All right,
Made
have a
my
good day.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
What you got, Jalen? Jalen, what do you got?
Okay, so recorded.
She got the bracelet.
Got it.